Today we're going to cover some low-end budget microphones for desktop recording, or maybe you're just starting out recording YouTube. These are budget, well under $100, all of them. First we'll cover the physical orientation, controls, interfaces. We'll get into a sound comparison. We'll look at the cost and features, and then finally do a recommendation. First up is the HyperX SoloCast. This microphone has a simple design. It's good that it has an LED light on the front of it here. It also has a control on the top. If you touch it, it'll start to blink. As it blinks, you'll know that it's in the mute state. The holder is nice in that you can slide it out. It's a little light, but it is easily adjustable up and down, left, right. On the back is a USB-C connector. Pretty simple design. Looking at the manual, one of the things that's important is the recording pattern. All of these are cardioid, except the fact that you need to know how to speak into the microphone, and its orientation, it says, is perpendicular directly into the microphone, so it's good that it points this out in the manual. Next up is the FiFine microphone. The stand has a little bit more control in the way that it's a tripod, so you can adjust it. You can adjust it, the microphone left, right. On the front is a gain control for the microphone itself. There are no LED indications on the microphone, and the cable is hardwired into the bottom. The problem with those is over time these cables can short and you would be stuck because you could not replace the cable. And that's all the controls. There's no other controls on it. There's no other interfaces. On the user guide itself, I do like the fact that it immediately points out how you should be orienting your voice into the microphone. It's a cardioid pattern. Next up is the Yotto YDM20 USB microphone. There are no LED indication lights on the microphone itself. Again, it has a tripod type stand. It comes with its own pop filter. It's a hard plastic as opposed to a double layer cloth, which is what they usually recommend. It slides into this rubber cage to make it easy to take in and out. The problem is the interface and all the controls are on the bottom of it. It does have a USB-C connector. This is a gain adjustment for the microphone here, and it has a headset out. There is no control for the gain of the headset, and this is the microphone gain control here. The manual does not tell you how to orient your voice into the microphone. So unlike the other ones, now you can imply, and you shouldn't have to imply, but you can imply that you're supposed to speak into the top of the microphone based on the cover. Next up is the Seiren Mini Razer microphone. It does have an LED indication on the front to let you know that it is on and active. Has a pretty sturdy stand, low profile. Not much movement on it, left and right, up and back, so you can't change the orientation of the microphone very much. On the back of it is a micro USB, which I don't like. It does force you to put it in the correct way based on the way the cable is molded. but the cable's kind of unique to the microphone. And that's all there is as far as controls on it. The manual does not point out the voice orientation for the microphone. You're assuming it's straight front end, but if it is, it's going to be kind of hard to accomplish that. So I don't know if the orientation of the pickup is up at the top or if it's right in front of the microphone. It's not detailed in the manual. I think that's an important aspect. Next up is the AudioPro microphone. The stand is sturdy and weighted. There's no way you're going to accidentally knock that over. It's adjustable just up or down, not left or right, so you only have one way orientation adjustment. In order to change it to another stand, you'd have to unscrew these nuts here and take it physically out. It's a little bit of a detriment as far as moving it from one location to another. But the interface on it is outstanding. You have a microphone mute button. Couldn't be any simpler than that. It's on or it's off. You have a gain adjustment for the microphone. You have a headphone adjustment on the front so that you can plug headphones into it. The cable interface on the bottom is a USB-C connector. And here is the headphones plug-in. Of all the microphones, as far as the interface, like I said, the physical interface, the mute button on the microphone, gain adjustment for the headset, everything you would want in a microphone. Has a quick guide card with it. Right off the bat, they show you the best orientation for the microphone to record. Approximately 45-degree angle when you're speaking into it. Next, we'll do a head-to-head comparison of a sound clip from each of the microphones. You can listen to each one and decide for yourself. We'll tell you which one we thought had the clearest sound at the very end. If you've ever experienced problems with your Bluetooth speaker on Windows or your Windows sound system has completely stopped working, then this video is for you. If you've ever run into a problem with your Bluetooth speakers with Windows all of a sudden not working, or the sound output from your computer has completely stopped, then this video is for you. If you've run into a problem with your Bluetooth speaker all of a sudden not working with Windows, or the sound output of your computer system has completely failed, this video is for you. If you've ever had problems with your Bluetooth speaker working on Windows, or all of a sudden your sound on the Windows system has stopped working, then this video is for you. If you've ever experienced a problem with your Bluetooth speakers on Windows, or all of a sudden the sound output of your Windows system has stopped working, then this video is for you. We're in the final round of the review of Best Budget Microphone. The first one to be knocked out of the running is going to be the Yotto. No LED indicator on the microphone. The controls for the microphone gain are on the bottom of the mic, and the overall sound quality. The next to hit the mat is going to be the FiFine. Has a hardwired interface cable, no LED indicator, and overall sound quality. The three remaining contestants here all had excellent sound quality. I think you'd do well to pick any of these for a basic microphone to record audio. But we have to get down to a single winner. The next knockout victim is the Razer. Did not like the micro USB connector on that microphone. The AudioPro has the most features with the gain control for microphone and headset, as well as a mute button on the front of it. The overall quality of the microphone is excellent. Its weight, it just feels substantial. But ultimately, it hit the mat. And the winner was the HyperX for overall best sound quality, best budget microphone. Please let us know if you have any questions or comments. Hope you will like the video and subscribe to the channel. This supports our efforts in helping others with technology, and have a great and wonderful automation day.